I prefer to date the women that are older than me.
I prefer the women I date to be younger than me.
Some of the advantages to dating an older woman are things like they've already gone through the things you've been through, so they have good advice for like school and college, jobs, job hunting, just good advice.
Well, some of the advantages to dating younger women is you're kind of in control of things and you can make more decisions by yourself if you want to, and you basically do what you want.
Some of the disadvantages to dating older women are pretty much the gossip. It's just people talking. They say, oh, she's robbing the cradle, and they say I'm just like gold digging because they probably have a better job than me because they're older than me.
A lot of times older women have health problems and you have to take care of them, and you have to go get stuff like Centrum Silver and make sure their hair stays the same color, and I don't have to worry about that.
They can kind of forget that you are younger than them, and so they just kind of automatically assume that you're at the same intellectual level that they are.
A lot of them have bedtimes, they have to be home before other people have to be home, and curfews, and sometimes they just don't understand what you're trying to tell them. They're not mature about things.
What my family thinks about me dating an older woman is they just think it's a joke. They think it's really funny. They think I'm just trying to be like ironic and different because, there's usually not that huge of a gap, but it is a gap, I'd say it ranges from about 5 to 10 years maximum.
I think most of them are understanding. Got some friends who give me crap about it most of the time, but they're dating like third graders, so it's fine.
I meet the women I date just through chance. I just let fate run its course. Let's say, for example, the last woman I dated, I met her in a car accident.
I usually just put the DVD player on in the back of my car and I play Twilight and they just follow me. And whenever I park, then we just start hanging out. And it just goes on from there. Pick up some pretty sweet chicks that way.
I wouldn't consider myself a cougar hunter. I'd say more of a cougar gatherer. I just see them, and I'm not after them. I just I let myself be available to them. I'm in places where it seems that there would be cougars, like bookstores, in the literature section, not in the the young youth section where they sell books that are not enjoyable.
Would I consider myself a cradle robber? No, I would not. But at the same time, dating a really young woman is pretty awesome. And even if they're still in high school, no big deal, because I'm not too far out, only a couple years.
Like, older women listen to NPR and the news. They care about things that matter. Younger girls tend to care about reality TV and people that don't exist.
Older women like to take control of relationships when they're dating a younger guy because they probably get more of that motherly instinct, so it's like raising children instead of actually dating somebody. So that could raise an issue with a man if they're trying to actually be a man in a relationship whenever the wife or girlfriend's trying to be a man too. If I had to describe the last person I dated in one word, I think the word would be interesting. The reason being is all the guidelines and everything that her parents had while we were dating.
I would say blunt. Kind of just like, which is just being honest, but just a little really dry honesty.
An advantage a younger woman gets to dating an older guy would be, one, an older guy's be more mature. He's probably got a stable job. He's got cars and houses and money. So it's really advantageous for them and what they could do because they'll basically get what they want.
I would say the advantages the older woman gets from dating a younger guy are things like ego boosts. Just real simple things. Nothing that's like obvious to anyone else, but just to her, it helps her self-esteem a little bit. If I could say anything to a younger man seeking an older woman, I would say, or if he just wasn't sure whether to seek an older woman or a younger woman, I would say, what's your patience level?
I would ask them, would they rather go to bingo Fridays and hang out with old women and play bingo and bunko and stuff like that? Or would you rather go out and have fun with like putt-putt and Candyland and miniature golf, bowling?
You shouldn't date the younger women. Go for the older women because you want they're just easier to tolerate. Where I see myself for dating in the future, uh, will I ever date a younger woman? No, absolutely not. Like I said, I'm a cougar seeker. You know, I'm just gonna put myself out there, let the golden oldies come to me, and then just let that be it. You know, any young guns that come my way, just brush them off. With the cougars, you know, they're rare. It's a good find. It's like treasure.